Hello, everyone. Welcome to the data analytics demo session today. My name is Vikas, and I work in the capacity of the program head here at IIM Skills. First of all, I just want to check with everybody whether I'm audible or not. Just type in yes or no in the chat box. Okay, great. Okay, so first of all, I would like to start by thanking each and every one of you for taking out some time from your busy schedule to attend this session, especially on a busy Thursday. I will be your host for this particular session along with my coordinator, Mr. Gaurav Sethi, who holds around 20 years of experience into this industry and who is currently working as the AVP of Air India while also being one of the faculty members here at IIM Skills. Before we begin, I would like to tell you all how this session will go on. So, Mr. Gaurav will be giving you all the information about this field, the domain, the opportunities, the scope, and the career growth that this field offers you. And at the end of the session, we will be having a Q&A round where you guys will be given a chance to speak and you can ask all the questions that you want to either Gaurav sir or to me. And I really hope this session becomes a great learning experience for everybody. So without further ado, let's begin today's session. Over to you, Gaurav sir. You can just give a quick introduction of yourself and then you can start with your presentation.
Sure, because thank you so much. So, good evening, guys. I hope everybody is doing great. My name is Gaurav Sethi, and I have around 20 years of experience working on multiple technologies like Excel, VBA, R, Python, Tableau, and most of the data analytics, uh, softwares that you can think about. So, currently, I'm working with Air India as an AVP, and I'm heading the data analytics division for Air India. Right. So let's start with a bit introduction about what exactly the data analytics is. Now, when we talk about analytics, there are a lot of definitions or descriptions that you can find over the net. But what exactly do you understand by analytics? If you can just give me a brief any thing or any thought that you have in your mind, what exactly analysis is. So when we talk about analysis, what exactly analysis is?
Uh, Hi Gaurav,
Hi.
finding some insights using the data.
Hmm. Absolutely correct. So it is the not only the insights, but understanding the data in a different perspective. Now, when we talk about a different perspective, what all prospects can be there for a data? Now, say for example, if I am a new company, I want to launch my product in the market. What are the few things that I would need to know before I enter into the market? Say, for example, I am a new FMCG company and I know that my, competitors are Procter and Gamble, Hindustan Lever. These are my competitors, right? So, what are the things that I have to keep in mind when I enter into the market? Anyone? Okay. So, as a new company, the first thing that I need to understand is my product market fit? Is my product seasonal? Is my product, what are the target market that I have to do for the product? So, for example, if I am, into the market of chocolates, will I be targeting the children or will I be targeting the, youngsters or maybe, parents or whomsoever I want to, target? Now, the best example of the data analytics that we can have, how many of you have seen the ad of this, the kids, there is something, I just forgot the name. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah. So how many of you have seen a ad of Kinder Joy? Have you ever seen the ad for Kinder Joy? Yes, no, maybe?
No, sir.
Okay. So basically, I'll tell you what the ad says. It says that whatever they are offering is it's safe for kids. Right? Their slogan says safe hai. Now, why do you think they have to tell that it is safe? Would the children be interested in knowing that whether it is safe or not? Their target audience is children, right? But who are the capacity to pay? That children has the capacity to pay? Yes, no, maybe?
No, sir. No.
Who has the capacity to pay?
Parents.
Parents, right? So how will you come to know that do you have to target to the children or do you have to target to the parents? That everything will be done with the help of market research. And when we do a market research, we find that who is our target, audience, whom will we focus to sell our product, who will pay for our product. So those are the things that we have in the data analytics. Okay. Now let's understand that what exactly this session agenda would be. First is the introduction, what, why, and how of data analytics, right structure to learn data analytics, how to get a job in data analytics industry, and fifth will be a surprise. So we'll come to that part later. Okay. Now, a brief little bit idea about IIM Skills, what the IIM Skills is. So IIM Skills is one of the world's leading online education services and institution which is in New Delhi and has a presence in around 45 countries, 45 plus countries. Now, let's understand. So, little bit history about IIM Skills. So, IIM Skills was started in 2015, and we basically started our data analytics master course with 10 plus years of industry experience. We have achieved a milestone of training around 1,000 plus professionals in data analytics industry. Worldwide presence with the participants from around 33 plus countries. And now we have our presence in across the globe. In 2023, we were ranked #1 by India TV for our achievement to the highest placement records. Exclusive add-ons, we have covered the modules like Alteryx, R, Python, Power BI, Tableau, Excel, VBA, and SQL. Okay. So what is our mission? Our mission is to provide the world-class education at affording prices. Through our live and online learning programs, we are continuously working hard to identify the various skills development courses that are in demand, and we can help professionals to upskill professionally in few months. Now, what and how? Okay. Now, when we talk about understanding data, what are the few things that we have to know when we are talking about the data? The first thing that we need to know is what is the data. Now, say for example, if you have to forecast about selling mangoes in next summer, if I give you the data of, say for example, uh, a bank's data or the financial data, will you able to analyze it? Yes, no, maybe.
No, sir. I think
Absolutely not. Because if you want to forecast something, you have to get the data which is related to that particular thing only. Now, say for example, if I want to sell, XYZ product, I cannot do it on ABC product, right? So that is very, very important to understand what is the data all about. Because if you do not have the correct, data, then you'll not be able to analyze it properly. What to analyze? That is the major thing that you have when you're doing a data analytics. Now, what to analyze? Because if you have the data and you don't know what to analyze, then that data will be no good for you. How to analyze? This is something that you will learn, that how to analyze, how to understand the data, and what all things do you work around the data in order to get things done easily. Okay. Now let's understand few things about the data analytics. When we talk about analysis has basically four ways how we can analyze the things. The first is the descriptive analysis. Now, descriptive analysis means summarizes historical data to understand changes. Now, let's take an example of a descriptive analysis. Now, for example, if I say that I want to understand that how many people have actually bought a single product. So let's take an example of an e-commerce industry. Now, what happens in the e-commerce industry? You buy a particular product online, you make a payment and they deliver the product. Now, in an e-commerce industry, there are several products that they have. How would you think that if you do a shopping or if you shop anything from the e-commerce industry, have you ever seen the recommended products?
Yes, sir.
Now, how do you think these recommended products will be there? These recommended products will be coming from the historical data that is created in the website, and the data that we have, based on that, they have analyzed that this product has been sold along with this product. So if we send a recommendation to the people, or if we show a recommendation to the person who is buying the product, they will definitely want to buy that particular thing. Now you understand what is descriptive analysis.
Yes, sir.
Now the next thing is the diagnostic analysis. Now, what do you understand by diagnostic analysis? Diagnostic analysis means understanding what happened. Right. So, for example, in any of the country, we are selling some product and everywhere it is selling good, but in one country it was complete failure. Now, do you want to know what happened there? Say, for example, if I am selling ice cream in Antarctica, will I able to sell it?
No.
If I'm selling ice cream in Africa, will I able to sell?
Yes.
Say, for example, in any time in Europe, I'm not able to sell the ice creams. Would you like to know the reason why?
Yes.
That is called a diagnostic analysis. Whenever you want to know a reason, right? So, for example, if certain product is not, behaving as per the mark in the industry, you want to know the reason why actually it happened. That is called a diagnostic analysis. It means diagnosis of the data to understand what happened. Okay. Now, once you have diagnosed the data, right, the next thing that we need to now you understand what is diagnostic analysis.
Yes.
Now the next thing is the predictive analysis. Now, predictive analysis is nothing but the predictions that you make on the data. Now, for example, if you have the data for, say, for example, 2 years for any product, and I want to see that how will it, behave, or how will it sell in next coming year. Will I be able to do it? Say, for example, I want to know that how the electronics will be sold in coming seasonal months. You know what is the seasonal months? Like starting from September till December. These are the seasonal months in India.
Yes.
Now I want to understand that how my product will be sold in the seasonal product, in the seasonal time. How will you understand that? Now, say for example, if I want to know how many products we have sold in last Diwali season, or if I make a data based on 2 years of the data or 3 years of the data, showing the trend that how the trend has changed for Diwali season, will I able to predict my sale for the next Diwali season?
Yes.
Yes.
That is called a predictive analysis. All right, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, based on the historical data or based on the historical trends, what exactly you can predict? That is called a predictive analysis. Now, I'll give you an example. There is a bank called, say for example, there is a bank, Industrial Bank. They want to know that how they can improve their loans or their how they can improve their product so that they can sell a better product in the market. You know that every bank has their own products, right?
Yes, sir.
Like credit cards, or like nowadays they have mutual funds, and then they have insurance and investments and all these things, right? Now the company or the bank has contacted you or your company to understand that what they have to do in order to sell the product better. You have done an analysis based on the past data and you have done everything. Now the recommendation that you will give, that is called a prescriptive analysis. Now when you go to the doctor, what does doctor do? If you are
Checkup.
not well, they do a checkup and they write something on the particular paper. What is that paper called?
Prescription.
Prescription. Now doctor has diagnosed something. Now he or she is giving a prediction to you or prescription to you, stating that these are your diagnosis and this is what you have to do in order to, if you want to get well. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, when you give your own recommendation about something for the other company or for your own company, that is called a prescriptive analysis. Does it make sense? Anyone have any questions about these four?
No, sir.
Great. All right. Now let's move to the next slide. Now, what is the first thing in the data analysis? The first step is collecting the data. Because if you're not able to collect the data or if you don't have the data, will you able to analyze anything?
No, no.
You won't be able to, right? So data collection is very, very, very important. Just think about a situation that if any website or the e-commerce does not collect the data, what will happen? Will they be able to deliver your product?
No.
Because they won't have any data that where to deliver, what to deliver, when to deliver, and what is the date. Correct?
Exactly. Exactly.
So that is why data collection is very, very, very important, because until unless you don't have the data, you won't be able to do any analysis on that. Now, the next important thing is the data cleaning. Now, when we talk about a data cleaning, what exactly mean by a data cleaning? Say, for example, I am creating or I have a data which have some junk values or special characters or, the values with the tabs or spaces. If the data is not same on every line, will I be able to analyze that data?
No, sir.
No.
Why?
Because we can't put it in a proper tabular form in that case. Like we cannot
Because,
uh,
because
present it in that manner.
absolutely, because it will not be in the readable format. Do you understand what is a readable format?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Anything which is in the rows and columns. But if it is in tab or special characters or anything, it will never be in the rows and columns. So that is why before doing any analysis, it is very, very important for cleaning the data first and then do any or then go to the next step of the analysis. Now, let me give you an example that in a particular company, there are 4 data sets. One is Excel, second is SQL, third is Power BI, and fourth is PostgreSQL. Now, if you have to put the data in a single database, what will you do? You have to integrate different platforms together into one database so that everything should be in a single platform.
Yes, sir.
That is called a data integration. When you put multiple values or when you have multiple data sets and you put everything in a single data set, that is called data integration. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Once you have the data integrated, once you have data collected, once you have data cleaned, then the next step starts with the data analysis. So there, the 4 steps that we have done, you remember in the earlier slides? So that step will start from step 4, which is data analysis. Now, data analysis will be done through multiple things because data analytics means that when we apply the mathematical and statistical approach to a data. Do you understand what is a mathematical or statistical approach to a data? So for example, if I want to get a sum, count, average, total value, or any values that we require, and we require the mean, median, mode of that particular thing, then that is called mathematical or statistical computation for the data. Now, the next thing is the data interpretation. Once you have done entire, analysis, will this analysis be good if you don't interpret or if you don't tell it to anyone?
No.
It won't be, right?
No.
Because until unless you don't interpret anything or when you don't analyze. So for example, I'll give you an example here. So if I want to analyze the data for, how many people have ordered in a particular location. And if I analyze the data for how many males and females are there in a particular area, is the analysis correct? Yes, no, maybe. I want to analyze that how many products are being sold in a particular area, and I am analyzing how many males and females are there in a particular area. Is the
No, it
analysis
is
correct?
different. No, it is different.
So now,
Both are two different
yes,
things.
absolutely, it is different. You're correct. Now understand one thing, that whenever you are analyzing something, there should be a story behind that analysis. Because if you don't have the story behind analysis, you cannot interpret that. Right. So, for example, from day one, we started this. At day 10, we are at this. At day 20, we are at this. How many of you have ever, when we are in the COVID times, have you ever seen the graph of the COVID, how it was increasing?
Yes,
Yes.
Did it tell a
it was
story?
published.
Did it tell a story?
Yeah,
In March, there
every
were so
hour
many cases.
changes.
Absolutely correct. That is what we call an interpretation. That when you interpret the data, there should be a story behind that data, that what exactly happened and how this data will be helpful to the people who are looking for that particular data. Am I clear? Now,
Yes.
if I interpret the data in the form of a table, or I say I would interpret the data and I have around 40,000 lines in a particular data, will that give a clear picture to someone who is interested in that particular data?
No,
It won't, because it will not give a clear picture. So when
we have to
we need
summarize
to
that.
give a clear picture or summarize the data, we would be using a visualization concept. Now, what do you understand by visualization? Visualization basically means the way you present the data. That is called a visualization. Okay. Now, last but not the least is the reporting. So reporting will involve your data analysis, data interpretation, data visualization. These all three steps will combine one thing that is called a reporting. Am I clear?
Hmm.
Any
Yes, you
doubts?
are.
Anyone?
Yes.
Great. Now, when we talk about business analytics, where all we can use the business analytics? Now, why do you think that every small or big company are focusing nowadays for the business analytics? Because if you have seen a trend of the decade, earlier it was, all, different kinds of job. Then it was IT jobs. Now, you know, instantly now there are a lot of data analytics jobs. Can you tell me the reason why? Because until unless you do not have the analyzed data, you will not be able to get the correct result, or you will not be able to get your desired output. And what is your desired output? So if you are opening a company or you are launching a product in the market, what is your target that you want to achieve?
To maximize profits.
Absolutely, revenue. Now, to understand the revenue or to generate the revenue, you would need to know the marketing that marketing that you have to do. Now, how this marketing will be applied? Say, for example, if you are selling something in Africa, right? And say, for example, if you want, will you able to sell heaters in Africa? Yes, no, maybe.
No.
Or will you able to sell heaters in summers in India?
No.
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 So not
Now,
possible.
why is it very important for each organization to have a data analysis before they do anything? Because everything what you do involves cost. And when the cost is involved, then you cannot afford it to go it wrong. Right. So that is why this data, guys, just give me a second, please. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Now, data analytics basically helps to optimize operations. Finance analysis. Now, what do you think that optimizing operation and financial analysis would be required in order to get the business running? Why do you think? Because if you have to spend 10 rupees and if you are spending 100 rupees, will it be any good to you? Or will you be able to make a profitable company?
No.
So that is why whenever you are doing something or whenever you are running a project or product, financial analysis is very, very important because everything involves cost. If your target is to spend 100 rupees, you cannot afford to spend 500 rupees on a particular thing. Because if you have a budget of 100 rupees and if you are, spending, your marketing cost is 200 rupees, will you able to make any profit?
No.
And are you running your operations to make a loss?
No, we will not be.
Every company's objective is to make profit. And how that particular profit will be made? That will be made with a proper data analysis. Because, say for example, I am spending 40 rupees in my marketing. And if I'm getting an output of 700, is my marketing worth spending? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But if I am spending 400 on the marketing and I am getting an output of 200, will my marketing spend is, justifiable?
No, sir.
Maybe. But for that, you require more data. This is why data analytics is very, very important for optimizing operations. Because if your target is to be break even in 5 years, now if you're not getting a profit, will it affect you? Yes, no, maybe.
Of course, it will affect if you are not getting any.
Because if we talk about startups, do you think startups get a profitable, these startups get into a profitable journey in just the beginning?
No, sir.
They
No,
don't.
no.
Maybe, maybe.
They never. Not in the initial 2 years, at least. Because at that point in time, they have to burn money. Now, if you're burning money and if you're not getting an output, will it worth spending a penny?
No.
How will you come to know that?
By
With a
doing a survey.
proper reporting. You don't have to do a survey because you already have the data that now you're spending XYZ amount. This is what I'm getting. Now, if I am spending XYZ amount and I'm getting YXZ amount, am I profitable? Does it make, sense? Am I on my, right path where I want to be? So how many of you know about the case study of Ola? Does anybody know when Ola joined, Ola started, what exactly they have done? Can anybody tell me?
Market research, sir.
No. When Ola joined, they had a scheme. You refer someone, they will also get a ride free, and you will also get a ride free. Now, what exactly they wanted to do? Now, say for example, if they are giving a ride free, is it a profit to them or is it a loss to them?
A loss to them.
It is not a loss to them. Because now think about the situation. When you
They
are
want to
giving,
increase their customer actually.
absolutely correct. Sometimes spending on a marketing is not bad, even if you're getting a loss. But how will you come to that conclusion? Through proper reporting. Understood?
Yes.
Now, say for example, if I am spending 1 lakh on the free rides and I'm getting a customer base of 1,000 people, is it a profit or is it a loss?
It's profitable.
Because on the first ride, you'll get it for free. But when you have
Yeah.
to book a second ride, you will book with them by spending the money. And by doing this, people get habitual of using Ola. For at least 2 years, Ola did not make any profit. But now if you see, Ola is 4,000 crore rupees company. How exactly it became profitable? Because the more the customer base you have, the more profitable you would be. Understood? I'll
Yes.
give you another example, the best example that we have. How many of you know about the Geo, that when it was launched, what Geo did in India?
Distribute their SIM free of cost and in easy.
Absolutely
No,
correct.
no, without any IDs, not that much verification they require.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And along with it, they have given 3 months data pack for free. You had changed your number because it was free. You got the habit of using internet with a very good speed. And now, when you have a customer base of around, say, around 80 million people, or 100 million people, if you only sell that particular plan for 199, will you able to cover your costs? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe. Because if you have a customer base of 100 million people, and if you have selling 199 plan, you are already in the profit of around 2,000 crore rupees. Is it profitable? Yes or no?
Yes.
But how will you come to this conclusion? The company will come to that conclusion with a proper reporting. Now, do you understand that why this reporting or data analysis is very important for optimizing operation and financial analysis? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Because everything involves cost. Your target is to get revenue. What is revenue? Finance, money. If you want to get the money, you have to spend the money. And how that money will be spent, that exactly is what you need to know. That is called business intelligence. Understood? Guys, any question?
No, sir.
All right. Now let's move to the next, industry where we can use the data analytics is the healthcare industry. Now, how do you think this COVID medicine was invented? Or how exactly, World Health Organization came to know that this is COVID? They have done a proper research based on the diagnosis that came from the hospitals all across the world. Because there are certain symptoms that people have, and those symptoms are actually showing in every person. And that is how they came to the conclusion that this is COVID. Now tell me one thing, did that diagnosis help them to get the medicine or create a medicine for them for COVID? Yes, no, maybe. Of course, yes. Right? Because when you have the data and when you want to predict something, right, that is called a data analysis. There are several studies going on wherein the hospitals are like Fortis and Apollo and these big giants. They are actually working on an AI algorithm which which will help people to diagnose cancer well in advance by their living standards or by their habits of food eating habits or normal habits they have. So that will help doctors to understand that how prone that particular person is for XYZ disease. Understood? That is how the data analytics will be used in the healthcare industry. Now, when we come to the marketing industry, everything in the world runs on the marketing. Correct? Yes, no, maybe. If there is no marketing, will you able to sell anything?
No, sir.
Now, when you watch a television show, when you watch a YouTube video, why exactly there are a lot of advertisements that happen? Because that is one way of doing marketing. And unless you don't know what to spend, how to spend, where to spend, you cannot do the marketing correctly. Now, same example for the marketing. If I want to sell something in okay, I'll give you an example here. We all know that there is a war going between Russia and Ukraine. If I want to sell something in Ukraine, is it a good time?
No.
Will it worth spending on marketing in Ukraine?
No, it is not.
How will you come to know that?
Situation is not okay over there.
Through the data analysis. Because when you know that there is some war prone area, you will highlight the your department that do not invest anything in the war prone area, because you will not get anything from there. How will you come to that conclusion? With the research that you have conducted based on the data points that you have and based on the current situation that you have, you will be able to tell the people. Or all right, now the next thing is the finance, that how we use if we can do it in finance. Now we have the, say for example, fraud analytics, risk management. What do you understand by fraud analytics and the risk management when we talk about finance? Now, when a particular bank offers something to the person, they expect them to return. Say, for example, a credit card. If they are giving a credit card to the people who are not even returning it, will it be a financial loss or financial profit for the bank? It will be a fraud, loss for the bank. That is why there are lot of, because when we have the financial transaction, there would be frauds. So data analytics basically help in fraud detection and the risk management that they have in the, on the, when they have to sell a product, what are the risks they have, and everything can be done through a data analytics. Again, in the, as we discussed earlier, in the retail industry, like for example, e-commerce industry, data analytics plays a vital role in that. And based on the values, we can, uh, you know, get the insights what we require easily. Am I clear? Okay. Now, these, who are the trainers that we have? One is me, and another one is Vandana Barua and Jatin Sanan, and they are also, with us, who will be taking care of your data analytics classes. All right. Now, your question would be, we can do it anywhere. Why we should choose IN skills? Now, there are four main reasons why you should go with data IM skills. First is the interactive live training sessions. Experience live interaction sessions with two-way communication, mimicking and traditional classroom settings. Now, as we are talking right now, this is the way the classes would be. And, you know, when you are interacting with someone, when you have some questions related to the things that we have, right? So, for example, if you're learning something and if you're stuck somewhere, it is very difficult for you to resolve that thing until unless you are not getting a help on that particular thing. So that is why interactive session or uh, you know uh, interactive training is much better than the online, you know these videos and everything that we have nowadays on the YouTube. Now, end-to-end placement support, avail dedicated placement assistance through our placement cell and exclusive job portal access for alumni, ensuring career opportunities for the lifetime. Lifetime access, gain all access to the all session recordings, study material, and ebooks through our learning management system for the lifetime. Direct mentorship with faculty, clear your doubts in the real time, even completing your programs. Receive a direct mentorship from our experienced faculty. Now, when we talk about data analytics master course, become a job ready analyst in 6 months with a hands-off experience to tool like Python, Tableau, or Alteryx and Power BI. And also, we are being ranked by Analytics Insight, the Statesman, Times Now, and we are also aligned with the Google and Microsoft for the certifications as well. Okay. Now, what is data analytics course all about? Now, when we talk about data, now till now we have understood that what exactly data analysis is, but how exactly we do the data analysis. Now, when we talk about doing a data analysis, there are different ways or different softwares that we use for the data analysis. Now, the first and the foremost that we have is the advanced Excel, because advanced Excel is something which we will use every now and then in every company to do something on the data. All right. Next is the VBA. Now, for example, if you are using Excel and it is taking a lot of time to create certain reports, we can automate that with which will take less time for us, and we can do the analysis easily. Then we have Power BI. Power BI is basically used for the visualization of the data. Python is basically when you analyze or when you run the statistical approach, or if you use the statistical approach, then we use the Python for analyzing and visualization. For Tableau, again, it is a power visualization tool, where we can create the graphs and dynamic dashboards for the management, or to show the data points that we have or our analysis that we have. Now, R for data science is basically, R programming is the one where we can use the statistical analysis, and we can write certain codes to analyze the data easily. Again, Alteryx is used for data blending, preparation, and advanced analytics through different dashboards and graphs and charts that we create, and we can visualize that easily. Okay, guys. So now, do you have any questions? Now we are open for the question and answer, guys.
Thank you for that wonderful presentation, sir. So guys, now we'll move on to the Q&A round, where you guys are given a chance to speak your mind. If you have any questions in particular related to this industry, related to the course, or anything in particular, feel free to unmute yourself and talk to us. Otherwise, you can just type in your question into the chat box, and we'll be answering all of those questions. But before that, just a quick feedback from all you guys. How did you like Gaurav sir's presentation? Did you enjoy it? Did you learn something new? Just type in yes or no in the chat box. That would be really great. And then afterwards, we'll be taking the questions.
Thank you, Gaurav sir, and thank you, Vikas. The presentation was totally so nice, and I did understand about the data analytic, and it's like totally new to me. So right now, I don't have any question to Gaurav sir and you.
All right, Manish, thank you so much for the feedback and really appreciate that. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Rashmi. Thank you, Krishna, for the feedbacks. However, we are waiting for your questions because I believe that everybody will have certain questions in their mind because many of you are here who are completely freshers. Many of you are willing to transition your career into the field of data analytics. So, Gaurav sir, being one of the most highly experienced faculty members here at IIM Skills, I think that he can put some light on that. So, Gaurav sir, I believe that we have our first question from Pradeep. Can you please help him?
So Pradeep, informatics is nothing but a Power BI tool, because now the informatics is something that is getting obsolete in the market. So that is why when it'll definitely help you out, because when you do the data analytics, and if you have the experience of informatics, so you can think that how exactly the dashboards and everything should be created. So it will definitely be helpful for you. Gauri, so in UK and Europe, if you search for data analytics jobs, you will understand that what is the current demand of data analysis, or data analytics people that you have in UK and Europe. So the demand is actually increasing very rapidly for the data analysis, data analytics people. So
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Krishna.
Hi, Chris.
I have a question that this course, as far as the presentation is concerned, you mentioned that it is a 6 months course, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how much time do you take in providing the certification, and how, like, do you have any particular assessment process through which you, is there any criteria to achieve a certain percentage, then you provide the certification and all?
I would
How
like to
is
take this question,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Krishna, we have up to 7 certifications in the course. So, after the initial 6 months of the training, then we have 2 months of project-based internship. Okay. And this internship will be with 4 different companies, which I will explain in a while. So, once you're done with the internship, then you will be provided with these 4 certifications for the internships. Now, regards to the other certificates, as we are in alignment with Google and Microsoft as well. So, for Google certificate and Microsoft certificate, you are required to give an online exam. Okay. So,
okay?
based on that exam, how you perform, the certificate will be allotted to you. But the course completion certificate, which is essentially known as the Data Analytics Master Certificate, will be given to you at the end of this course. Like once you complete the 6 months of the training.
After completion of 6 months only, you will provide that.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
And placement assistance, as you mentioned, this process will start only after completion of the internship and everything, or you after 6 months of completion and getting the certificate, we can start
It is
appearing for the
recommend.
interviews and
It
all.
is highly recommended to take part in the internship first. I'm talking about people who are not from this domain. Okay, if you're somebody who is having some amount of experience into this industry, then you can go for placements right after completing the course. But people who do not have any experience, I believe that it is mandatory for you to attend the internship because that will help you in your portfolio development and it will enhance your industry experience so that when you will eventually go out in the job market and start looking for opportunities, you can be prioritized over other candidates. Okay. So,
And
yeah.
if I'm already an experienced professional, not into data analytics, but into finance and accounting,
Mhm.
in that case, my prior experience would also be like uh, considered while considering this profile also, because as far as I understand, for finance domain, the data analytics plays a very important role as well.
So I think that can be answered by Gaurav sir in a better way because he knows about the industry in a much better way. So Gaurav
Yes.
sir, can you please
Yes.
answer that?
I'm sorry. Can you please repeat the question once?
I said that, see, I am a finance and accounting professional for the last 14 years.
Okay.
But somehow I thought of taking up this course and enhancing my skills.
Mm-hmm.
So, will my prior experience of the accounting domain be added advantage, or rather be counted as an experience while appearing for the next role as a data analyst?
First of all, I would like to say that you are in very important part of the company, right? Wherein if you're handling a finance, everything is dependent on the finance, correct?
Exactly.
How you're spending, how you are, how you need to spend, how will you get that information?
Exactly.
Is it with the proper reporting? If you know how to report something, will you be able to give a clear insight rather than what you can give it right now?
Exactly.
Does it
See,
answer
as
the
such,
question?
part of our work profile, we do come across certain,
Mm,
we do have to do certain reporting stuff, but
right.
without a proper understanding of the entire process,
That is
which I
correct.
wanted to enhance, in fact.
Right.
So,
So now think about a situation where you can, only tell the people, okay, these are the points that we have in finance. But when you have the knowledge, you can actually create an entire story in front of them that if we go this by this particular thing, then it will be really help for the company, and this is what we can achieve. I hope that answers your question.
yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, hi Gaurav. Hi Vikas.
Hi, Satya. Yeah.
Yeah, just want to know, about the placement support that you are giving from your end, how it will be, and
Hmm.
just want some more detail on it.
Sure. Vikas, can you take this question?
Yes, Satya, can you please repeat your question
So I
once
just want
again?
to know the detail of this placement support that you are going to give it from your end, right? So I just
Okay.
want that.
Okay. In regards to the placement services, we have our own dedicated placement cell that has a very strong network with more than 500 companies on a global level. Okay. And and I'm sorry. Yeah. So we have tie-ups with different companies. These are our active recruiters, okay? And we conduct different placement activities for you guys, such as resume building sessions and mock interview preparation. Okay. In the resume building sessions, your skill set that you will achieve in the course, the projects that you will be doing in the course, and the certifications that you will be given after the course completion will all be attached in your resume. And then it will be sent across to various companies so that you can get an interview call. So the interview opportunities from our side are guaranteed. Okay. And once you get an interview call, then we help you with mock interview training. During the mock interview session, there will be a separate panel that will give you constructive feedback based on how you're performing in the mock interview. So this will give you an idea that how the questions will be in the actual interview, what are the technical round of questions that might be asked to you based on your experience, based on your previous work, what kind of questions can be asked to you, and then you can go for the actual interview once you're done with that. Okay, so we will provide you with a proper feedback before sending you to an actual interview. And these interview opportunities, they keep on getting aligned until you get placed, until you're satisfied with the job that you're getting.
All right, got it.
Okay, right.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Hi, good evening. Tell me.
Yeah, sir, I am Navya Sharma. I am currently pursuing BCom from Hansraj College
Mm-hmm.
and I am in second year of my bachelor's degree.
Okay.
So, should I do this course with my graduation or after doing graduation?
Is it Navya, right?
Yeah, sir.
Navya, tell me one thing that if you are going for a job once you complete your graduation, will I mean, if you are a HR person, will you hire someone who already have an experience on a particular technology, or who is a newbie? Whom will you hire?
Sir, experience, Joanne.
So that is why, because if you start today, right? Because it is a 6 months course, and after 6 months, it will take around some time for you to practice as well, right? When you do real life projects, when you do these kind of projects, and when you actually go to the company, you will be able to understand that how the data works and how you'll be able to relate everything based on the data, right? So I mean, it is your call. Nobody will is saying anything, but I will advise, if you started from today, then in 1 year you will be able to relate everything, or you will be hands-on experience on the technology already that you would be working on, right? So when you go to real life organization, then you can actually tell them that these are the things that I know. And when you know these things, you will definitely be given a preference over the others.
Yeah, sir. So should I do this right now or in my third year?
You can start right now because you are in the which semester right now? Fourth,
Sir, third.
third semester.
That semester will start.
Okay, third semester will start. So you can that Navya, that will depend on you. I will not comment that when should you do it, but yes, definitely it will definitely help you, right? So that is your call that when you want to do it. Would do you want to do it right now, or do you want to do it in the last semester? But yes, that will definitely help you out. in the organization. That's what I can, answer.
Yes, Navya, I would like to add something on that. If you take the course right now, I think that will give you a competitive advantage over your peers. And since
Absolutely.
you are in college, so I believe this will help you in your campus placements as well. But as Gaurav sir has already mentioned, it totally depends on you that you would like to start with the course. But there is no harm even if you start it right now.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Shivaram Krishna, sir. Hello,
Yes, Shivram,
Yes,
go ahead, please.
Shivaram.
sir. I am doing digital networking. I don't have any knowledge in coding, sir.
Mhm.
Um, I am BTech Civil Engineering, sir. Just
Okay.
recently, this is second year. I am doing
Okay.
in the software sector as a network engineer.
Mhm.
But I am suitable for this data analysis course. I have that's doubt, sir.
Sriram, you are a BTech, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm a BCom graduate.
Hmm.
Right. So now you can think if a BCom graduate can do it, so BTech will definitely be suitable for this.
Yes, sir. That only I have a very small doubts in my mind.
No, no,
That only.
that is a very good doubt actually. I mean, don't worry on that because even if you are not uh know the coding, because data analytics and coding are two different things. Do not interrelate it with each other. Right. It is
Okay.
not Java that you have to write import and all these things. Right. Because these are the simple language which understands the data, which reads the data and give you the insight based on the data.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
So
But Python also one of the part of in the
yeah,
data.
it is. It is. But Python can be used for different things. Even R and Python, these are the two technologies which you can use for data analytics as well and the coding as well. But that depends what exactly are you looking for. Because when you're doing a Python, there are certain libraries that you have to use. And it is just a simple English that you will write there. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Exactly. Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, guys, any other question?
Hello, sir. This is Preksha.
Hi, Piksha, tell me.
And sir, I have a career gap of 2 years after my
Mhm.
postgrad to till now.
Okay.
So my question is, do the company take a person who has a career gap of 2 years?
So that is the reason why the internships are given to you. Right. So even if you have a gap of 2 years, you can
Yeah.
mention in your resume that we have done an internship of these companies. And when you mention this, so they would know that okay, these person, even though they have a gap, but right
Mhm.
now they have done an internship, and based on that, they will take a call.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Yeah, guys, any other question?
Gaurav, based on the current market trend, like whether it's like more job demand for Tableau or for Power BI?
Both.
Okay.
Because Power BI is a paid software. Sorry, Tableau is a paid software. How whereas Power BI is free software. So because Power BI is majorly into this SQL integrated services. So that is why many of the companies use Power BI, many of the companies use Tableau. So it is not it depends on the company to company. So many of the companies use both.
Thank you.
Okay. So Pragati, it does not require any particular capacity system. So it only, the configurations will be given there for 64 and 32. So it is not the, any high class softwares that we have wherein you require the 1 TB of RAM, or it is not Hadoop that you require these many of, GB of RAM and everything. So it works smoothly on, Windows 64 and 32. So no worries on that. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Great.
Apart from this learning software, Power BI, we need to work anything else like our skills,
Like,
the communication and
definitely yes.
and
Because we can give you only the training of the data analytics, right? We will definitely help you on certain things of, interview questions or how the questions will be asked. We will not help you in the communication part. Okay?
okay, sir. Thank you.
Because communication is something that you have to improve yourself. But our focus is to make you the person who sits in the interview and crack the interview based on the technical rounds that we have, or that the organization have. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, guys, any other question, please?
Yes, hello. This
Yeah.
is Ali Betsy. Yes, I'm talking from Angola. I've been following your information since some time now, and I really, really appreciate it. It's really, really wonderful.
Thank
I
you.
can say that I'm really, 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 really grateful to have met you guys. And I've been following all this time, and I can assure that I'll be really, really learning. The question I have is that I have been finishing my Power BI. Actually, I got my certificate. Everything is fine, thank God. But I wanted to continue with data science. I have already sent an email to Mrs. Rashid, and she said she will try to see what she can do for me.
Okay.
But I know that data analytics is almost the same.
Yes.
But I then yes, it's almost the same. But then I saw some readings, it's better to say some readings about data science. So I'm sure, is there any way, this is my question, apart from your data analytics, which I know is wonderful, I have no doubt about it. I definitely would take it. But after Power BI, I really want to do data science. So I'm begging you, is there any near future you can develop data science? Please, I'll be waiting. Even if you tell me 2025, I'll be taking it, please.
Vikas, can you answer this question?
Yes, of course, sir. So, Sally Bitsy, I really appreciate that you want to learn with us and you want to do data science. That's a really great thought. So yes, very soon we are going to launch with our data science course as well. Okay, we are going live with it on our website, probably in the next 1 month or so. Okay, you'll see it soon, and then at that moment of time, you can enroll in that particular course if your wish is to do data science. If your wish is to start with data science directly, then you can go ahead with that. I will be informing you. I have your email ID. I think I am already in touch with you. I have your email ID. As soon as the course gets launched, I will be mailing you. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Hi Gaurav, I'm Manognya.
Hi, Manupya.
Yeah, so I just completed my master's degree, Master of Science in Bioinformatics in April. So I was actually looking for jobs right now, and I've been looking for the past 2-3 months. And the only problem is that there aren't any entry level jobs in my field. And I was thinking, if I take up a data analytics course,
Right.
I would be able to even handle medical data analytics. So
Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. You do. Because analytics is a field which is not specific to any industry, right? Because it is something which is all across the industry, whether you talk about finance industry, medical industry, or hospital industry, retail industry. It does not matter in which industry you are, because data will be everywhere, correct?
right.
So it does not matter within which industry you are, right? It when you have the data, you should know how to analyze that. That is the only main thing in data analytics.
Okay. I also had another doubt if I were to get an internship in, say, PwC or Accenture or whatever that you've specified, so would it be okay if I apply to a medical data analysis job after this? Because
Yes,
these are
absolutely.
because I find that generally speaking, these aren't really in the bio field, right? Would it be beneficial if I have the internship under these companies?
Because I think Vikas, can you help on this question for the internships on these companies?
Yes, of course, Manognya, these internships are going to definitely help you because it will at least provide you with the kickstart that you're looking for. You're saying that you are not able to find any entry-level jobs, but you want to get into the bio industry only. Okay. But this internship experience will help the recruiters gain a sense of confidence in you as a candidate that you have the technical proficiency that they were looking for, right? So you will be prioritized over the other candidates for the entry level jobs or anything that you are aiming for. All right. So I think this internship is definitely going to be very beneficial for you.
Okay, got it. Thank you. And also since we're going to use R and Python for all this, will it be beginner level? Because I've already learned Python and R in my bachelor's and master's as a part of my own curriculum, but all of those were bio-based packages. So will these be basic ones, basic, codes and everything, or do we need to learn this separately?
No, no. This will include everything starting from the basic and what we require in the data analytics. Right,
Okay.
all the libraries that we have within the data analytics that we have, like for example NumPy, or if we talk about pandas, how we are using NumPys and pandas, and then how we are using a matplot, all these things will be covered in this particular, in this course.
Okay, so instead of just the coding part, we would be using it based on data visualization and
Yes,
basically data analytics.
absolutely, yes, because
Okay.
if you don't have the data, how will you analyze? What will you analyze? Because data is the first thing that we need to know. We are not doing a coding, we are not creating an application on Python. We are trying to understand or trying to gauge something from the data. Am I clear?
Yes, thank you.
Welcome. Yeah. So Jason, to your question, I would just, apart from these, there are not any major technologies that you have to learn, because if you know these technologies, that will be enough for you to become a data analyst. But yes, when you're talking about data scientists, there are some more technologies which is defined in data science along with this what we have. Okay, am I clear? All right. Yeah, guys, any other question?
So we can take Pragati's question as the last question before we end this Q&A round, because I have to walk these guys through the course as well. So Pragati has asked what is the difference between data scientists and data analysts. So can you please tell her?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Vikas. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was speaking on mute. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So Pragati, to answer your question, data science is something when we talk about AI and ML, which is a machine learning and algorithms where you can create things automatically or where you create the models which can think by itself. That is called a data science. Data science does not mean that you will not have the things for data analytics, right? Because until unless you cannot analyze the data, will you able to create a model for the same? You won't be able to, because data science, analytics will help you to understand the data and tell you that how the data should be, or what all things do you want to get in the data based on the values that we have. And that is a difference between, because data analytics is everything on the data and data science is managing or creating a models that will give an insight automatically based on the data. Am I clear? No, it will not, because data science is totally a different concept and data analytics is totally a different concept. You can say data science is an extension of data analytics. It'll never take over the data analytics, because okay, when you create an AI model, based on what will you create an AI model? Will you just create an AI model, or will you create an AI model based on the data? If data is involved, will data analytics go anywhere? So you can say data science is an extension of data analytics, but it is not that it will take over the data analytics. Am I clear? Pragati, am I clear? Your voice is not audible. I'm sorry. Pragati, is your answer cleared, or do you have any other doubts?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a small doubt, sir.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
After data analysis, I got the job in the data analysis. After 2 years working, I gain 2 years work experience. After to convert into data science, it is possible or
Yes, yes, absolutely. Because okay, tell me one thing. If you are in first, can you do the graduation?
no, no, sir.
So that is the concept of data analytics and data science.
Okay.
Because to be a data science, you should have some knowledge as a data analytics. Because
Okay.
if you are not able to understand the data, will you be able to create a model?
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, I have the doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
You are providing 2 months internship within 6 months. A part of internship
After 6 months.
after 6 months, sir.
Yeah.
Internship different, placement different, sir. The two are same.
I'll get back to your question. So Pragati, it will not happen, because each and every model that you are creating, because people think that when the AI will come, many of the people will lose their jobs. It is nothing like that, because if you have AI systems, there are people who have to manage the AI system, because sometimes AI systems will keep on learning things. And how those models will keep on learning, until unless you're not getting more data. If anything new that needs to be done, will it learn automatically? Because you have to put something in there, right? Then only it will learn. So it is not that AI will finish everything. It will never happen, because data analytics is data science is an upgraded version of data analytics. Am I clear here? Great. Yeah, Vikas, you can go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. All right, then. We are now moving towards the course part, that how the course is going to help you, and how your student portal will look like. Manognya, I will be coming to that question because I'm just going to share my screen quickly here. So, sir, can you please stop sharing the screen so that I can share mine?
Done.
Thank you so much, sir.
Hi.
Just give me a
Hello.
second, guys. Yes, Vikas.
Sir, this is Vikas.
Yes.
Sir, what will be all of course fees?
Vikas, I'm
You'll
coming
get
to
to.
that. I'm coming to that only. Okay, just please be a little patient. Please bear with me. I'm
Okay,
coming to
okay,
that part. All right.
okay, sir.
So just give me a second. I'm just going to share my screen.
Okay.
So is my screen visible to everybody? Just a quick yes and no.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. So let's learn about what this course is all about. I'll just give you an overview. So the course is known as Data Analytics Master Course, and it is the #1 ranked program by Analytics Insight, The Statesman, and Times Now. Okay. This course is going to be completely practical based, okay, where you will have 160 plus hours of lectures. That is going to be 6 months in total. 100 plus hours of practical assignments, 16 plus live projects, 10 plus case studies, and there will be more than 7 tools that will be covered in this course. Okay. So there will be no scope of theoretical learning. Each and every concept will be taught to you in a practical sense. Whatever you will learn, you will be able to implement that. Vikas, I would request you to please unmute you, mute yourself. Thank you so much. So these are just some basic stats of IIM skills. We have trained over 45,000 plus students over the last 10 years. 12 LP is the average CTC that we provide for the data analytics course. Till now, we have provided 36 LPA as the highest CTC. Okay. And the average industry hike, the salary hike that you can expect is 20% on your current CTC for working professionals. Okay. Now, these are some major key points that you should take away from this course. The most important one is this lifetime access. This one is the most important takeaway from this course, in my opinion, because no institute is providing you lifetime access other than IIM skills. You will have lifetime access to all the course material, to the live classes as well, to the class recordings, and even of the placement services that we provide. Okay. For example, let's suppose you do this course, you complete the course, and after 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, 5 years down the line, you feel that you need to learn something new. You feel that there is a need for you to revise some topics again. Okay. You can come back to us. You can take the access of the course again, even the newly upgraded course content, because we are one of the leading giants in the data analytics education. So, obviously, based on the industry demands, we update our course content from time to time. For example, in the previous year, we did not have Alteryx in our course curriculum. This year, we have introduced Alteryx in our course. And this is the reason why many people who have already graduated from the course, they have come back and they have already taken classes for Alteryx. Okay, so this is a kind of service that we provide to our students for lifetime, and this is without any additional cost. So you will not be required to pay anything extra even after completing the course. If you want to learn something, you are most welcome to attend our classes again. Okay. Then comes the 24/7 support, be it related to the course, be it related to any doubts or queries you have while solving the projects or the assignments given to you by the trainers. You will have full support by your mentors. And in case you need any kind of additional support, such as technical assistance or anything else that you want to get help for, there will be your, like you are connected with different counselors, I believe. We have a team, Nancy, Rohit, Bhaskar, they are all connected with you, so you can reach out to them and they will help you out with it. Okay, and I've already mentioned that the course will be practical learning, and it will have 100% tools driven training. So a question will arise in your mind whether the tools that will be provided to you guys will be free of cost, or will you have to purchase any kind of license. It's nothing like that. You will be provided with the free access to each and every tool. We have already purchased the license and we will be giving you the access to it. Okay, and you will earn the industry's most trusted master certification in data analytics from IIM Skills, because our courses are highly valued among employers. And along with the master certification, we are providing 6 other certificates which we'll talk about. For example, we have guaranteed internship opportunities with Accenture, TCS, PwC, and Quantium. So you can receive up to 4 certifications because all 4 companies are involved in this internship. And as I mentioned in the presentation as well, as Gaurav sir mentioned, we are in alignment with Google and Microsoft. So Google's professional data analytics certificate and Microsoft data analytics associate certificate will be given to you, of course, after you clear the exam for it. So you will receive up to 7 certifications from this course. All right. And now this is just a sample that we have shown on our website. Like, since I mentioned that the course is completely practical based, so you will be working on hands-on projects of each and every module, such as Excel will have 2 projects, VBA will have 2 projects, SQL will have 3 projects, right? And this is just a sample data. The projects that will be given to you by the trainers, they are either designed by them or these are industry specific projects, which are curated through the real-time data sets of different organizations. Okay, so this is how the projects will look like. And these are our hiring partners. Like, this is just a very small data that we have available on the website, but we have more than 500 plus hiring partners across various locations. So we will help you find interview opportunities at your preferred location. Okay, and your journey with IIM Skills starts with an admission form, and in the admission form we always ask the preference of the candidate, of the student, that where do they want to get placed. So, whichever is your preferred location, let's suppose you're living in a metro city, Delhi, Mumbai, uh, Bangalore, Hyderabad, or any other city, or you want a work from home job, we have different sorts of companies available. So, whatever companies will be hiring at the time of your course completion, we will help you to connect with them. Okay. Now, before we discuss about the batches that we have available for our course, the upcoming batches, I would like to help you guys see our student portal, like the portal in which you will be taking your classes. I mean, you will be taking the classes on Zoom, but all the course material, all the study material, all the session recordings will be available on this particular portal. This is known as LMS. LMS is what? Learning Management System. Okay. So as you can see, like, this is just a basic example. This is for the module data analytics using Excel and VBA. We have bifurcated each and everything in a very good manner so that it is easier for you to navigate through the LMS to find each and everything. Okay. For example, we have 2 different sets of batches, the weekend batch and the weekday batch. So if you're taking the weekend batch and you want to get the recording of your particular session, which you might have missed, or you want to revise some topic from it, from the class that you have taken already, you just simply click here, and we have like all these session recordings available along with the date mentioned. For example, on 4th of August, which was last Sunday, we took a class. Gaurav sir himself took the class for data analytics with VBA. Okay, and anybody from that particular class, if they want to watch the recorded video for that particular class, they can come here and they can click here, and the video will open up and they can watch the recording. Okay, so this is how you can navigate. And similarly, we have different things available. For example, class worksheets and projects. So your trainers such as Gaurav sir and Jatin sir, Vantana ma'am will all be using different kinds of worksheets or different kinds of projects for your reference to explain you the topics in the classes. So if you want those worksheets as well, all of these are made available on the website or on the LMS for you guys. Okay, so you can download each and everything from here. Okay, also we have, in case anybody does not have MS Office downloaded, because a lot of people ask this question whether the link for the tool installation is provided to us or not. Yes, we provide the links for tool installation as well. For example, for like let's suppose we take the example of Excel here. So Excel is comes under Microsoft Office, and we have given the link to download Microsoft Office in case anybody does not have that. You can download it from here itself. Okay, so basically this is how the student portal will look like for you. Okay, but do you notice something here? The course progress, this is my portal basically. So in the course progress you can see that it is written as 20.41%. Okay, now what will happen if you complete this as 100%? Okay, now how you will complete this as 100%? You will have to complete the lessons that are given to you in your LMS. Okay, like this. You will have to complete it. Okay, then only the course progress will increase. Okay, it has now gone on to 24% now, from 20% to a jump towards 24%. What will happen if it becomes 100%? The continue button that you see, it will be changed to download certificate. Okay, so once your course progress is 100%, you can download the data analytics master certificate from here. Okay, and then you can, like, basically this is how the certificate will be allotted to you. Okay, now coming back to the questions that you might have related to the upcoming batch dates and when the classes are starting, what is the course fee and everything, I'm going to explain that. But before that, if you have any questions still in mind, you can just let me know. Like, you can just type in the chat box or you can just unmute yourself. So there is no grading system here, Manognya. The assignments are provided to you and you're required to submit those assignments. And yes, you can say that we evaluate your progress through the assignments that are given to you, but it is not like a grading system. We give you feedbacks. Okay, that on feedbacks on the basis of how you can improve in this assignment. Okay, so feedbacks will be given to you. It will not be graded. The only thing that will be graded will be the exam that you will give at the end of the course for Google and Microsoft certificates. Okay. So any questions, guys, before I provide you with the information related to the course, the batch dates and the course fee? Just type in yes or no.
No, sir. No question.
All right, Manish. Okay, so we have two different sets of batches. One is a weekend batch and one is a weekdays batch. In the weekend batch, the classes are on every Saturday and Sunday, and the timings are from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, so in the weekends, there will be two classes, and the duration will be 3 hours 3 hours long. Okay. Similarly, in the weekdays batch, the classes will be on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and the timings will be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And remember, the timings are as per Indian Standard Time. So in case you are currently living outside of India, you are in a different time zone, you will have to convert this time to your current time zone so that you can attend the classes live. Okay. So we have two different sets of batches. Regardless of the batch that you choose, the overall learning hours will be 6 hours per week. And you might have this question in mind as well, that whether the duration of the course gets affected based on the batch that we choose. It does not. The duration remains the same. It will be 6 months for you. And each and everything remains the same. It's just that the duration will be different. But if you're taking the weekday classes, then you're getting 3 classes. If you're taking the weekend batch, then you're getting an hour extra in your classes. Okay. Now, how many of you are willing to opt for the weekend batch, and how many of you are willing to opt for the weekday batch? People who want to join the weekend batch, they can type in weekend. People who want to join the weekday batch, they can type in weekday in the chat box. Krishna would like to join the weekday batch. Gauri weekday, Manognya for weekday, Rohit for weekday, Navya for weekday, Sathya for weekday. Everybody is for weekday. Okay. All right. Uh, okay. Great. Great. Sounds great. So majority of the people have said weekdays only. Okay. Great. Yes,
Sorry to interrupt,
Manognya.
Vikas.
Yes.
Is
Yes.
there
Please tell me.
any other batch on weekdays morning time?
Not in the morning time, because morning time is usually the office timings, and
Mm-hmm.
we have college students as well. So people have prior commitments. That is why the timings are in the evening itself.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Pragati has said she would like to go for the weekend batch. Okay. One weekend, and the rest of you guys are willing to opt for the weekday batch. Okay. Okay. So before, like I tell you that how you can proceed with the admission. The course fee, it is 49,900 plus 18% GST, which makes the total up to 58,882 rupees. I hope that answers your question, Vikas. I know you have been waiting for a long time. So the total fee for this course, it is going to be 58,882 rupees, including the GST amount. Mazhar, unfortunately,
Okay, sir.
we cannot modify the timings. The timings will remain the same. It will be in the evening itself. Is somebody open their mic? Does anybody have any question?
No, sir. No.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So the course fee, you can either pay the 58,000 amount in one time, or you also have the option to pay in interest-free EMI for 7 months. Okay. And you can see the amount. It will be 8,411 rupees on a per month basis if you're taking EMI option. Now, the EMI option can be in two ways. This particular thing that you see, 8,411 rupees on a per month basis, this is done through Bajaj Finance. Okay. So we have tie-ups with Bajaj Finserv team, and they will provide you with an education loan, and you can convert the total fee amount into 7 equal monthly EMIs. Okay. So there will be no interest rate, no processing fee charged on that. Another thing that you will be required to learn here is that we have 100% money back guarantee as well. If you do not like our course, you can claim a 100% money return after your first session. Okay. And the certification fee, yes, for the Google and Microsoft certificate, since you're required to give an online exam, that online exam has a separate examination fee, a very minimal amount, 1,200 rupees for Google and 1,600 rupees for Microsoft certificate. Okay, which you are required to pay at the end of this course. Okay, not beforehand. All right. So since a lot of you guys have opted for weekday batch, and Pragati, I believe, has opted for the weekend batch, the batches are going to start very soon. From 11th of August, we are starting with the weekend sessions. And for the weekdays batch, we are starting from 22nd of August. Can you pay monthly if you're from outside India? Kusela, if you are living outside of India, I do not think that there is any option to pay in EMI unless you're using a credit card, like any Indian credit card. because Bajaj Finserv, it does not allow any person who is currently living outside of India to go through EMI option. Okay. So you have the option to pay it in one time, or you can opt for the credit card EMIs. Yes, Manognya, the internship will be work from home. It will be virtual with flexible timing. So in case you have any prior commitments, you're working a job, then you can work as per your own convenience. Okay, it will have complete flexible timings and it will be work from home. Okay, any further question, guys?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. So, since the batches are going to start very soon and we have limited seats available, I would like to give you all a token of appreciation from my side because it has been almost 2 hours that you guys are sitting in this particular demo session. Okay. Uh, and time is the most valuable thing in life. So there is something that I would like to mention. Since everybody here has taken out their precious time to attend the session today, I'm going to provide all the demo session participants with a coupon code that will allow you to get this course at a discounted price. And the coupon code, I'm going to mention it in the chat box. Okay, just give me a second. The coupon code is 8th AUG demo, 8th August demo. Okay, this is the coupon code, guys. And you can apply this coupon code on this checkout page and you can get a flat 10% discount on the total course price. Okay. This is for one time payment, or if you're paying through credit card installments, you can use this coupon code to proceed for the registration. Okay. In case you're planning to start the course with EMI option, you want to take the EMI option, this discount will still be valid for you. Okay. Because this coupon code in particular is valid till midnight for the next 2 hours only. Okay. So if you want to get the course at a discounted price and you want to make a one time payment, then you can use this coupon code to proceed with the registration. In case you want to go for the EMI option, this offer will be open for you till tomorrow as well. Okay, you can get this process done tomorrow because the Bajaj EMI process, it requires a documentation process. So in order for you to arrange the documents, we are providing you with some time. You can get this done by tomorrow itself and you can proceed with the registration for the course. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right, all right. So thank you so much, guys, for joining today. Before we end this session, just a quick feedback from you guys. It will really help us to improve better. How did you like the demo session today? Was it enjoyable or not? Just type in yes or no in the chat box. You can give your feedback as well. Any improvement that you guys think that can be made from our side, you can just let us know in the chat box. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Navya, for the feedback. Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you, Manognya. Thank you, Ramkrishna. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you, Manish, for the feedback. Thank you, Preksha. I really hope it was a great learning experience for you all. So, Gauri, we have batches starting every month. The dates are not out yet for the upcoming batches in the month of September because it is still quite far. So, I cannot comment anything on it because it is very tentative. But yes, we will have batches in September month as well. So, you can join the September month's batches if in case you're planning to start next month. Thank you, Sally Betsy, for your feedback. Thank you, Ashwini. Thank you. All right, guys. Again, I would like to emphasize on the coupon code. It is only valid for today in case you're making a one-time payment. And if you want to enroll, then you can just use it. I've already mentioned it in the chat box. You can visit the product page. Giving you the link again, and I'm writing the coupon code again. Okay. So you can proceed with the registration since the seats are filling out very soon. Okay. And you can save yourself some money and start the course from the upcoming batches.
Okay.
Okay. Any
Oh,
question, guys, before I end the session?
so, how many people are in the batch that you have? Any limited or?
We have 25 students in one particular batch, not more than that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Gaurav sir. Thank you so much, Vikas, for your time. Very helpful.
You're
Thank
most
you, sir.
welcome, Manish. Thank you, Gaurav, sir, for
Thank you.
conducting the demo today.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. So, guys, I hope you have a great weekend ahead. Have a great day ahead. And goodbye. No problem, Ahmed. You do not have to feel sorry about it. We will provide you with a recording of this particular session so that you can watch it from the beginning. Okay. So, do not worry. All right, guys. Take care, everyone. Okay.